The first, like, 9-10 minutes of this video is our first recording session because this chose not to ever finish rendering, and I don't feel like trying to upload it again. So, yeah, it's just cut down. It was like an hour long, and I don't know what happened. It's all pretty whack. But the next, like, 30 minutes after that, that's the second recording. Here's some context. So it starts with the main character Simeon having the same dream he has every night. He's at a camp and a girl asks him,
Will you come with me, Henry?
I gotta think.
It could be a no. Coming on a little too quick there, Russian lady.
Also, some stuff makes no sense because Russians made this, so you know it's got errors in the dialogue.
What's her name?
Come.
About the stars, for instance. I don't know. Okay. Why? Oh, ask her. Okay, I get it. Why the stars, though?
Then there's a whole 5 minutes of useless dialogue that amounts to nothing, such as this line, and then we wake up.
Or better, why the dot over an I was called a what? Or better, why the dot over an I was called a tittle, but the dot over a J was called a superscript dot.
Oh, sorry, I'm just writing an email.
Is that Lazy Town? Do you see the lady with the pink
What? I mean, maybe.
Oh my god, this hurts my head.
Look at the
Yeah,
one
oh
with
my
the
god, it
hair.
was. You have the eye, my friend. There is some truth in that. Probably because the computer provides 90% of my communication with the outside world.
I'm glad you took the role then, Henry. Makes sense for you.
I love self-inserting in my visual novel.
You seem to
Just
do it
like
every
ink
time.
all over again. No, I'm no psychologist.
This is
but I
like
feel
the
this
PlayStation
stuff
2 opening screen.
Honestly.
Antisocial person of his time. Kind of Donnie Darko on a minor scale, without doomsday-related visions.
Can
Who
we
the
call
crap
people
is Donnie
Darko? Is that allowed? No? We can't call people Darko.
That's what it says, it's a proper noun.
He then leaves the old apartment to go to a high school reunion.
Wow, we have some white-ass hair.
It's snowing.
Shut up. The color of his hair was white. A simple lifestyle, so casual for any normal person, and so odd to myself today.
Oh my gosh, could we get to something?
Is this? I think this whole chapter is his background.
I don't need any more exposition.
That careless childhood age. It was also then that I met my first love.
But the computer.
Can we at least see her?
Her appearance and personality have vanished from my memory.
Please be the bus driver.
Honestly. Or maybe you like sit next to the chick on the back of the bus. What the fuck? I watched this light show, and somehow I got terribly sleepy.
Is there a white cat in the top left of one of those billboards? Or am I just going?
My ears closed. My ears? Oops, that's not the right word. My eyes closed. My eyes closed for just a moment, and then
Crash. Oh.
the anime bus driver lady wakes you up.
Please.
Okay.
It's like, oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Alright, yeah.
The production quality from Exit Corners just dramatically increased.
At least Exit Corners had a woman in the first 4 seconds.
Ew.
Is this like an intro? Whoa, zooming by.
Man, I just want to bathe.
Whoa. Whoa, it's warm again.
Oh, it's raining, dude?
Oh, it's
Of course
raining.
the bus is empty.
Oh, impenetrable darkness. Oh no, so rainy, so sad.
Oh,
What? What?
So,
What? Oh my god.
Yobani.
Slavia.
Wait,
I think
did
that
I
said
say-
Slavia.
oh, I thought that said
I will
crash.
translate.
I got worried.
Lena. That's Lena.
Why do you know this? What's wrong with you?
I know how to pronounce stuff. I don't know what the words are.
That's Zach.
Ulyania.
She
I
was
think that's
holding a
what it was.
pedo bear, I just want to mention.
Ulana? Alucia.
Mul-
No, it's Alusa.
Ah,
Oh,
hey, put
great.
that away.
Oh my god, see, that was what in the trailer. Muko, I think that was what that was.
There's a
Mu-
cat.
no,
Bang the
Muko.
cat. I want to bang the cat. Sorry.
The Y is an O sound. Best
Bunny.
best chinyo. Ah, fuck
Nemo.
oh, whatever.
Everlasting summer.
That says Nemo.
Cursive writing, it's throwing me off.
Oh,
What?
was that all a joke? Or we just...
Man.
Damn it. Bright daylight struck my eyes. At first I didn't pay attention as I wasn't fully awake yet. On their own, my legs carried me towards the door.
My body's still being dragged on the ground.
Semyon, that's me. Damn, wait. Oh, never mind. Damn, looks like I fell asleep and missed my stop. But there was no door.
We're stuck on the bus.
I looked around the bus and realized that it wasn't a good old worn out LIAZ. Instead, the bus was an Icarus model, a new one. This fucking nerd, he knows the bus models. I froze in shock.
Why do I know this information? He got off the bus and saw it wasn't snowy cold rush anymore and he got spooked.
Slowly, I began to remember.
Oh, good grief, more exposition.
Gabe, no.
I see.
A long road running off into the distance. Forests, plains, fields, lakes, and forests again. I think I was sleeping, but then how can I remember all of it? Also, why are there squigglies on some lines and then not squigglies on others?
No idea.
And then... a gap. Some girl leaning over me.
Oh, yeah.
She softly whispered something into my ear.
It's free real estate.
Not in my case, however. I was sitting on the roadside wheezing and trying to ease my sore throat by gulping breaths of hot air.
Why do you have a sore throat from running?
Hot air. Those power lines.
They're scary.
There must be people here.
I hate people.
But what does it mean?
Socialization?
Power?
No.
Electricity?
I can't handle
Is
this.
that what powers my computer? What?
Russians don't have power.
You don't have power. In fact, that means nothing at all.
Thanks.
Neither does any of your dialogue.
Couldn't they have power lines even in hell?
This guy's gonna make me blow my brains out if he keeps talking to himself.
I love just doing this. I want to eat chips, but I can't eat chips because no one else has any lines.
He ran back to the bus, saw that it was the same place from his dreams, and he said nothing meaningful for 20 minutes, and then he started to cry.
Bah, I should have returned here. The woods and fields seem better.
Bah!
What? Bah, who gives a shit?
They have a conversation that amounts to nothing, and then she just tells us to go find the scout leader person, and then we quit.
The girl waved her hand at me and disappeared through the gates.
And we'll wave too, because that's where we're ending this! Kill me.
Wait, what?
Oh.
We're done? Whoa. Oh, wait, you're
That's
done
all
playing
we
my
need.
game? Why are you playing my game?
Wait, what are we doing again, Henry?
What do you mean?
Like, you said I was gonna read what?
The non-squigglies, but yeah, we'll see if there's a nice balance of squigglies and non-squigglies.
Okay. I think
So you
there
read this
was.
shit.
I read this, alright.
I don't know what the difference is between them. You read it in my voice. Don't mock me, please no.
In my voice, but you can't mock
me
me.
and disappeared through the gates. Fudge. I keep moving my mic so I can... I'm just gonna talk. It seemed as if to her I was something. That's weird. No one's ever considered me as something.
Usually I am
something ordinary. Okay, sorry. And all this show with All this show with the bus and the travels while awake or asleep were troubling only to me, while everything here is just the way it's supposed to be.
Is it just me, or is this dialogue the worst?
Camp leader, pioneer uniform. What, are they doing a historical reenactment here? I hope I won't find Lenin standing atop an armored car in this square. But even that wouldn't surprise me right now.
Would not.
After standing alone for a while, I headed into the camp. A mere 50 meters ahead, a small one-story house popped up on the left side. The sign near the door said, "Clubs." I was about to come closer. Ha!
Oh.
When the door suddenly opened and a short girl wearing a pioneer uniform came out.
Oh, she's probably not legal.
Her pretty face gave me the impression of one suffering for the fate of... What? Suffering for the fate of the whole of mankind with a truly universal sorrow. What the heck, dude?
She just looks angry a little, like a little myth.
Yeah, she probably like dropped her milk and she's upset. Ah, no. As soon as she saw me, the girl froze, as if frightened.
Why does that look like a demonic creature?
I froze too, considering what was the best to do. What was the best? To approach first or wait until she showed some initiative?
Exit Corner's really got some top-notch writing now, doesn't it?
Alright, this was made by Russians. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. Because the Russians are dumb, not because the translation part.
Wow.
Or maybe run away after all. Although this last option was constantly being suggested only by my self-preservation instinct, at least that's what I'd like to believe. Not the worst human instinct, but far from the most logic. If this instinct played poker against deductive abilities, the outcome would be predetermined. And those deductive abilities, or at least their semblance, were hinting to me that there was no need to be afraid of this girl. Ah! I'm afraid of her, though. That's a small child. Can't look at that. No, bad. Suddenly, somebody jumped out of nearby bushes. A girl wearing a bright red t-shirt with Usur written on it. That doesn't say Usur.
That does not say Usur at all.
Okay.
Oi!
Oh, yeah, shut up, I forgot I had lines. Such a perfect reproduction of the age.
What, short girls wearing...
Oh, fudge, I'm texting. She looked quite short from a distance and was probably younger than both pioneer girls. The one at the gates and this girl at the door of the clubs.
You should just admit it.
Hey, get away from her! At last I decided to come closer, but the Usur, as I called her in my mind, jumped towards the first girl and started telling her something while wildly waving her arms. The other girl in turn seemed confused and lowered her gaze, remaining silent. I would have probably continued to observe their amusing dialogue, but the Usur suddenly pulled out something out of her pocket and started waving it in front of the first girl's face.
Chocolate?
Ah, she changed dramatically. She's no longer a small girl.
Where's her shirt? Where'd the
Yeah, there's no k-k-k-puh. And there's a grasshopper. This something turned out to be a grasshopper.
This art style I don't like. Like, the background is like 360p. It's like a PewDiePie video.
Alright, I'll call dibs on Pioneer
You
Girl.
a pioneer? Alright.
Yeah.
Henry, if there's dialogue, you do it. I'm texting.
Okay. The first girl squealed. She must not be too keen on insects, as she instantly rushed off towards the place where Lenin presumably made his speech about the workers and peasants' revolution.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
That is to say, towards the square. Oh, jeez.
Tenement Square?
Smell you later, kid.
Bye.
And suddenly she moonwalks off the stage like Michael Jackson. The kukapa glanced at me, grinned playfully, and dashed after her.
Not a bad start to the day.
Where was this yesterday? We've literally just started and it's 10 times more entertaining.
I have absolutely no clue where I am. Besides that, there are some kids here are being as pioneers. And as far as I can tell, this place is located thousands of kilometers away from my home. It might even be a different reality.
Foreshadowing, maybe. And this was indeed a reality. I emphasized
Are
the
we
wrong
in-
word.
Are we in corners? Is this the person of interest from Exit Corners?
This is just ink. I mean, everything around me seems so real, if a little embellished, that I was starting to think that in fact my previous life could have been just a dream.
And what am I supposed to do now?
Stop talking to yourself, idiot. Go talk to some chicks.
Oh, I blinked. I was picking at the cracked paves. Oh, okay. I thought he just sat down and started doing that with my shoe and staring aimlessly at the Club's building.
Just a few more seconds before I have to come up with some decision.
I only have a few more seconds.
Only a few more seconds.
That's when I recalled myself rolling on the grass weeping. Such a child. I cringed in disgust. Perhaps it's another instinct. When all energy for whimpering and self-pitying is used up, the body either goes into hibernation or mobilizes its reserves.
I'm still kind of getting over the supposed girl just dashing off screen and Zach's in my head.
I like the idea of that, the purple haired chick having a really low voice.
Hold on, it's just fudge. Why is this one in the middle? Hold on, just what? I changed this earlier. I want you to know. Save, back. It didn't change anything. Birds are so.
Did you hit apply settings?
Yeah. See, it went down. It's just the birds are so loud. There. It's a little better. Did I read this already?
No.
Mine seemed to have chosen the second option because out of the blue I found the determination to figure out what was going on.
I forgot what the first option was.
And in order to do that, I had to act like a man, like a human, to maintain the dignity of a representative of my own world. I had to emphasize 3 words. I followed the path to the left, on the right side of which stood small cabins, apparently the homes of the local pioneers. Actually, they looked quite cozy from outside. Even though I was born in the Soviet Union, I had never been a part of its children organizations. Neither the pioneers nor even the younger October children. I imagined the daily life of a typical pioneer camp a bit differently. Huge barracks with long rows of metal bunks. Wake up call at 6 o'clock played by a siren. 1 minute to make it to your bed. Then joining the formation at the drill square, hailing Hitler. Or wait! Could I be confused?
That's me. That's me.
Oh,
It's
fudge!
me. God damn it.
Shut up.
Or wait, could I be confusing it with something else?
Ah, I slapped. Oh, really? Suddenly something struck me on the back.
Oof.
I staggered but remained on my feet, turning around and prepared to fight heroically for my life. Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
That's Henry.
But all I found was another girl standing before me. My mouth hung open in surprise. Just mouth agape as this girl is staring at us. Oh my gosh. Hey, buddy.
Oh.
Am I all pioneer girls?
No. You're
Oh.
you're purple chick. Alex
I'm
is
blonde chick.
This is
Alright.
I'm
Henry.
blonde.
What voice am I supposed to do?
You can.
Liza voice.
Yeah, I mean, like you should probably change your voice a bit.
I don't. I should. I wasn't really expecting this. It was
Just
just.
do Liza. It's fine.
Alright. Pick your jaw up off the ground.
So weird seeing that face.
I shut my mouth. The same pioneer uniform, but the way she was wearing it looked, let's say, provocative. Like all the girls I had met here before, this one was rather kawaii, but her overly arrogant expression killed any desire to get to know her better.
No hair, are you?
Oh, is she not like super mad? I thought her face was like red, and she was ridiculously angry.
Isn't she?
No, I think she's just...
I think she's just passive aggressive.
Semyon. I know, see?
What? Fine, see ya.
Is she gonna dash off the screen too?
Oh yeah, that's a threatening glance. She threw a threatening glance at me and walked past. I waited for the pioneer girl to turn at the corner. Who knows what else she might have been up to. The most interesting thing was that even this hostile girl seemed completely normal to me. She didn't give off the feeling of some deadly danger. Weird that a random girl wouldn't make me feel like I'm gonna die. Except maybe the danger of getting punched in the nose. Nostril.
I have a feeling we're gay.
At last I managed to make it to the square.
It is Lennon.
There was no
Wow.
Lenin on an armored car, although one
No.
could easily expect something like that after all this had happened.
Stalin? I don't know.
Instead, however, a monument to a certain comrade towered in the middle of the square. The letters in the pedestal read, Ganda!
Must be some big figure in the party.
There was some small benches at the sides.
It's quite pleasant here.
I want to go to a party.
Now, where did that girl tell me to go?
That way.
To the left? Or was it to the right? To the left, to the right. Left, right. And why am I going there anyway? Ah, right. I've decided to pretend to be normal.
Henry talking to himself every day.
So, to the right.
Through a small grove, I came out at a pier.
I must have taken a wrong turn.
That appeared out of nowhere.
What did?
For the love of God,
Ah.
Henry.
You're actually retarded.
I'm not. My video render. What?
This is the second time, man, I've made a good pun today. And you missed
Son of
it.
a bitch. What'd you say?
I said that appeared out of nowhere. Because it's
It's
a
a
pier.
So fucking stupid. On par with the other one you said earlier. So dumb.
That other one was so good.
It was.
I don't remember.
Oh, I guess I can't budge it.
Oh, that's what it was, yeah.
You
Get
gotta-
budged, idiot.
Jeez. Oh, it was a shit zoo, you know? God.
Hey,
You
I
and your
didn't,
dad
I didn't
jokes.
make
What
that
do
one.
you
Mine was
do?
original. You're just salty I'm funnier than you.
That was not funny.
You
Must
wish
have
you were as funny
appeared.
as me.
Get it? Because it said beer. I don't get it.
Say your line, idiot.
I must have taken a wrong turn. It appears I took the wrong turn.
I told you it was funny. Hey, get out of here. Alex.
Is that me?
Hey, wrong way.
I turned towards the voice. I was right!
Wow.
Oh, baby, look at me.
Oh, fudge. That first girl stood before me.
Now, what did I tell you? Taking a left at the square, wasn't it? Yeah, but this was definitely the right choice. Heh.
She
Get
had
it.
changed from her
Gee.
pioneer uniform to a bikini.
Oh, I still haven't introduced myself. My name is Slavia.
Slavia.
Great. Slavia.
Olivia.
Actually, my full name's Slavana, but everyone just calls me Slavia. Why the crap do I have this person as my character?
So you can.
I deserve to be this character.
Oh, so you can too.
Yeah.
I still felt a bit confused, so I couldn't come up with more meaningful answers.
And what's your name?
It felt like she could see right through me.
Yeah, Semyon.
Nice to meet you, Semyon. Alright, I'm almost done here. Could you wait here a minute? I'm going to change and we'll go to Olga Dementrovina together. Agreed?
Agreed.
After this exchange, she ran off. I sat on the pier and let my feet hang in the water. I was wearing heavy winter boots, but in such weather there was nothing wrong in getting my feet wet. Furthermore, it let me cool myself a little. Looking at the river, I was brainstorming and processing everything that has happened.
If this is some kind of conspiracy, it's a weird one, even too friendly at times. No, it really looks more like a random event. Some entirely incomprehensible random event.
Shall we go?
Slavia was standing beside me, dressed in the pioneer uniform again.
Let's go. I've been here for a very short time, but of all the people I've met, she looks the least suspicious.
I'm the main antagonist.
However, this fact is already suspicious itself.
Darn it. He's on to me.
We walked to the square. The girl and the girl who hit me on the back were there, chasing each other.
Is that some kind of game they're playing?
Let me preface by saying I refuse to be this person. Just saying.
I got orange-haired girl, Zach's got purple hair.
Nah, shut up, I want blue hair girl.
There's a blue-haired girl?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Alyana, enough. Alyana, enough running. I'll tell everything to Olga Dementovena.
You don't have to say her whole name, I'm sure they all know who that person is.
Well, she's about to become an overdose because I'm just gonna call her OD.
Seriously, this is...
Just do your Teemo voice.
This isn't legal, Henry!
Teemo voice!
Aye, Captain!
Thank you.
I decided not to question Slavia for a while about what was going on, or the local residents.
Better meet with this mysterious Olga Dmitrievna
You
first.
forgot the I.
Dimitri. Oh, they did.
Dmitrievna.
Sounds like she's the boss here.
We walked past the rows of almost identical cabins, some of which looked like fat beer barrels, while others looked more like household sheds. Almost identical. Finally, Slavia stopped in front of a small-ish one-story cabin. It looked like an artist's painting. The faded paint, chipped here and there with age, was sparkling in the sun. The window shutters, slightly ajar, were swaying almost unnoticeably in the wind, and huge lilac bushes were growing at the sides. It seemed as if this ramshackle hut was drowning in a storm of purple silk, and the lilacs, like some elemental force, were inexorably destroying the troop leader's house.
What are you standing around for? Let's go.
Slavia snapped me out of my daydreaming. I'm gonna do this. And stop playing the line already! Oh, that was a good voice.
Oh. I think that Reyna sounds like there's someone inside.
Indeed, a moment later the door swung open, and Oleana ran out and dashed past with some mischievous grin. Mischievous, sorry. The pig-tailed girl came out next.
Don't let it bother you, Lena.
So her name is Lena. Gotta be thankful it's not Reyna, at least.
But I don't.
She got real close. Instead of finishing her sentence, she blushed and quickly headed towards the square. Bay. For some reason, I felt like turning and following her with my eyes, but Slavia said,
Come.
"Yes, ma'am."
Okay.
What the?
Whoa! What in the fuck?
See, I only saw it out of the corner of my eye, so I was gonna comment, why does he have a picture of Patrick Stewart on his wall?
It looks like
Patrick
I thought it
Stewart
was like a white Lawrence Fishburne, like the Morpheus guy.
Scout leader, who's that? Oh, it's my husband. It's that dude. He's got one messed up ear. Look at that
Wait,
ear.
you see that one like right above the bed? Do you see that? It's like someone wearing a bag on their head.
You just there's someone wearing a bag on their head over here too. It's just ugly people. This was me before proactive. This was me after proactive.
Okay, you had to hide your entire face afterward.
It doesn't work.
We entered the cabin.
Mm,
Inside it looked something similar to what I'd imagined. 2 beds, a
is that
table,
necessary?
couple of chairs, simple carpet on the floor, a wardrobe.
Nothing special, but at the same time it felt homelike and cozy.
Was that necessary?
Yes.
Okay.
Although this room was
Just
almost
asking.
in the same state of disorder as my own flat. Sorry.
What?
The girl standing near the window appeared to be about 25 years old.
Nature had obviously gifted her with a pretty face and a good body.
Did I say that out loud?
Oops. At least one thing can keep you happy in this pandemonium. The locals are beautiful.
And no men around.
Do I have to
So-
do this voice too?
I don't know, do it.
Well, it's the same color as the evil one, so.
My initial voice was probably not right. Also,
And you're all.
uh,
Aren't you the short girl as well?
this is Monica, by the way. It's Monica.
Yeah, I can see it.
From Doki Doki.
Yeah, that's just this is It's so obviously Monica, dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I could do this voice.
Okay.
I'll try doing slightly high pitched, but
I
not
mean-
sassy. I guess is
Oh.
that basically what I'm
I mean,
doing?
Zach and I only have one.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless
role
Alex
so
wants to
far.
do it because he doesn't have 2 parts yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
you want it?
sure.
Alright.
What should I give her? Like male Siri or something like that?
Why male Siri?
Because I can't do female
Just
Siri.
do it different than your other one.
Yeah.
You're finally here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Really? Gave her a text to speech thing.
Excellent.
God damn it! I know I should take it.
My name is Odi. I'm the camp leader.
Odie.
Where's Garfield? You know.
Oh my god.
Nice to meet you. I'm Semyon.
Fine, I'll give her a different.
I decided to talk as if I wasn't surprised by anything that was going on. Ah, she came closer.
I know.
We've been expecting you since early morning.
You've been expecting me?
Yes, of course.
And when does the next bus come? 'Cause I...
And why do you need it?
Oh. Her entire mouth is teeth. See that? It's all white.
Oh my... Why'd you point that out?
I'm just saying.
Oh no. Oh boy, that's interesting. Yeah, right. Why? Yeah, right. Why would I need it? Guess I shouldn't ask direct questions. The people here may react to them quite unlike how I'd prefer. And I doubt I'd get any answers. No reason, just curious. By the way, where are we exactly?
Oh great, now I miss exposition.
Our mailing address, I mean. I wanted to send a letter to my parents to tell them I got here fine.
For some reason, I had the desperate idea that if I played along, I'd find something out.
Oh, but your parents called just half an hour ago. Sent their regards to you.
Now that's a surprise. So, I can call them? Because I forgot to tell them something before I left.
Oh. No.
She gave me a sweet, spontaneous smile.
Why not?
We don't have a phone here.
Then how could my parents make a call to here?
You know too much.
Oh,
I've just come back from the district central town. I talked with them there.
so that's how it is? And can I somehow get to the town?
No.
She kept the same smile.
Why not?
Because the next bus only comes in a week.
I decided not to inquire. The troop leader managed to get there and back. I'd get no answer anyway. All this time, Slavia was standing next to me and seemed to find nothing odd in our conversation. Do her eyes... I guess I haven't noticed her eye color.
Oh, we need to find a uniform for you.
I've got absolutely no desire to put on pioneer shorts or to wear the ridiculous red neckerchief.
Neckerchief. Sorry, neckerchief.
I'm-
My bad.
God, again. However, wearing winter clothes in summer isn't a great idea either.
I hope I wear a skirt.
Right, thank you. I wonder if I'm the only one here who finds it strange that someone's wearing a coat and winter boots in such heat.
Radio, I'll be off then, and you can get yourself acquainted with the camp. Don't forget to come to dinner in the evening.
Having said that, she walked out of the cabin. No, walked is not the right word. She rushed out. I ended up alone with Slavia.
I must go too. Got things to do. Take a walk. Look around the camp a bit. See you in the evening.
If there is no threat or catch to this, then this reality, as embodied by Slavia, becomes more and more appealing.
For the first time today, I realized that it was awfully hot here. Although, obviously, my winter clothes were to blame for that. I took off my coat and dropped it onto the bed. My pullover followed it. I was now wearing only the shirt.
That's much better.
The only thing
I
I'm wearing
haven't
now is a
left yet.
shirt. Much better.
I haven't left yet.
All I could do now was follow their advice and go look around the camp in only a shirt.
I'm sure he still has like his jeans on. I'll try to find something out in the meantime.
I'd be quite suspicious of this, as we've only seen women so far.